You say you're a perfectionist. Do you have, like, pet peeves?
Too many to name.
Really? Oh, just give me one.
Give us one. Come on.
I always. You saw when I was coming out here, my piece of hair was sticking up. Actually, when I did my first video, this is why I became a perfectionist, because when you're starting out, right, especially when you start out really young, as you guys would know, you don't really think that you have say. Like, I didn't think I was allowed to go into the edit and be like, no, I don't like that shot. To the point where on my first video, Vision of Love, they left a shot in, and it kills me to this day.
Really?
They left a shot
What's the shot?
where I'm doing something with my hand, because I always use I don't do it on purpose, singing with my hands. I try to control it these days. But I was using my hand, and a piece of hair broke. I was like, well, how are you going to leave that in a shot, in a video? How are you going to leave, like, a hair snapping off and think it's a good shot?
Are you serious?
Next time I see that, I got to look for
sorry.
that.
I thought that's what an edit was for. I don't know. Cut to the
But you know what?
shot.
But you're right. You know, when you start out, you don't know you can have say in those things.
I didn't realize it. I mean, actually, till like 2 years ago, that really everything that happens when you're an artist is like up to you, and it's your money. They end up, oh, here, do this kind of video, do whatever, but it's coming out of your pocket anyway.
Well, you're
so
very smart to get involved in all aspects. You know, I heard something about you on this tour. You were swimming with dolphins.
Yeah.
Was that totally cool?
That was like,
what was it like?
One of the most incredible things I've ever done. Have you ever done that?
No.
I've been around them, and I've touched them and pet them, but never swimming with them.
It was well, I'm an animal fanatic anyway.
Okay.
But these dolphins were so incredible, and they came right up to me, and they let me, like, they pulled me, and it was really like, I didn't want to leave. I wanted to stay in the water the whole time. I think I have a clip of it in my special. But
we actually have a clip here.
Oh, they get, okay.
Watch this.
Take a look.
They're very... Where are we going, Ed? How fast he goes? He's going so fast.
Oh, man. That must have been fun.
It was really cool.
Animal lover, do you have any pets real quick?
Yes, I do.
What pet?
My favorite pet is my Jack Russell.
What's that?
He's a dog.
A dog?
Yeah, but he might as well be a fish, because he swims like that dog.
That's so great.
Well, don't go away. We'll be right back with more Mariah Carey right after this.
Jack Russell they're about this big.
Enjoy some of the greatest music ever composed with Forever Classics.
Singing I Still Believe, which airs tomorrow night on UPN, 9 o'clock.
Now, you and Brenda K. Starr have a history together, don't you?
Yes, actually, she recorded I Still Believe and had a big hit with that record, and I used to be a backup singer for her, like right out of high school. And she actually helped me get my start, and that's why I remade the song. She used to bring me, she and her mom used to bring me clothes. I didn't have anything, you know, when I was like, I didn't have a winter coat, like a new coat and stuff. They used to bring me clothes and soup, and she used to be like, why don't you, she reminded me of all this stuff, because she's on the special with me.
Oh,
and yeah, we're talking about things on the special, and she was reminding me of this time when she was like, why don't you buy this bathing suit? I was singing with her, and we were doing a show in someplace in California, and she was like, I was like, oh, that's so cute. She's like, why don't you buy it? And I was like, well, I have to buy cat food. Like, my priority was cat food.
Over
my bathing suit. She was like, you know, it was just funny, because I was so, all I cared about was my cats, and I had this little mattress where I slept on the floor.
Well, that proves you are an animal lover.
I know, but I know, you can't make the cat starve. I mean,
no,
absolutely. Just to look cute.
Absolutely. You know, I have to say that your last CD, Butterflies, fantastic.
Thank
but
you.
I noticed on the new one, you have a butterfly down here.
What's the significance of that?
Well, really, most people would still be working singles from the Butterfly album, still be doing, you know, releasing different singles, because it only came out like about a year ago, a little over a year ago. And I typically, you know, in my fashion, have never stopped, you know, releasing I've released an album a year since I came out. And, you know, so, oh, let's just do what we always do and have something else out when you really should be still focusing on the project from a year before. But that album is my favorite album that I've done. It's the closest thing to me.
Why is that?
Well, I wrote the songs at a time when I was going through like a pretty major emotional transition. And
is that when you were going through your divorce?
it was before, during.
Well, the reason I say, because I went through a divorce, and I know it's a really tough time to go through.
Right. It is, and it was also just leading up to that, you know, just my state of mind or whatever, and I put everything emotionally that was going on with me into my songs, into my writing, and into the performances. And a lot of times in the past, you know, when, like, we were talking about starting out and not really having that much control, and I was working with producers or co-producers a lot of times in the beginning and listening to what other people wanted me to do as opposed to really doing what I wanted to do. Right. So with the Butterfly album, I really decided to go with my own instincts, and the reason I keep the symbol going, it's actually also on the inside of the CD, is because I really want people to I'm glad that they made these records #1, and that's why the #1's album is out and stuff, but Butterfly is really my creative statement.
Do you have a favorite song on Butterfly, something that's really meaningful to you from that time of your life?
Well, it's pretty much, each song is like a chapter of what was going on in my life. I mean, some songs are like I'm writing exactly what I'm doing right now, you know, it's not like, and it was easier. I feel like they're much better lyrically than a lot of things in the past. I mean, there are songs in the past that I've done that I like and will always be like my signature songs, but I feel like the songs on Butterfly are very, very personal. Each one is like a page in my journal.
Speaking of personal, I was asking you in commercial break about this bracelet that you wear. You have to tell everybody, this is so cool.
Well, it's not really a bracelet. It's a necklace slash belly chain slash bracelet, ankle, I don't even know. But I wear it all the time because these were 2 rings, and they used to be all broken apart and messed up, and everybody used to be like, why do you wear those rings? They're a mess. Yeah, I can't give too much of it because it's my little secret. But, but I used to wear them, and they were totally broken, and they were from 2 different people, but they were very, like, symbolic for me, and I'm big on symbolic stuff, whatever. So when I got my first check, when I got my first record, you know, my record deal, I had them blended together, and I always wear them. So
and you never take them off?
No. Wow. I either have them around.
Is it too personal to ask who gave you the rings, or is that going beyond the line?
My little secret.
Oh, just...
Actually, one was a family member, and one was somebody that I used to be close with.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's very
so
cool.
all these things on the chain have some kind of symbolic importance.
Now, speaking of great things, you live in New York.
Oh, you have a
an
townhouse
apartment there.
Yes.
Can I tell you, I love New York. I lived in New York as a single person. It is the best place.
Yeah, it is. I haven't been there in like 2 months, but hey.
But I have seen...
I'll come over to my house here. We'll hang.
Well, I have seen some pictures of your townhouse. We're not talking little townhouses
no.
here. We're
This
talking
is
some
fabulous.
beautiful places.
Oh, thank
like,
you.
for instance, you have a closet.
Well, I made it into
like
a closet. It used to be somebody's office, but out of necessity, I had to make it into a closet.
Look at this, you guys.
Check this out.
Are you a shoe fanatic?
Look at that.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah, that's my kitchen. Hi. Haven't seen you in a while. Am I a shoe fanatic? I don't know if I'm a fanatic. I was talking to you about my clothes issue before when I was starting out, and I had 1 pair of shoes, and they had holes in them, and I used to walk back and forth to, in New York in the snow, and I didn't want to, it's not that I couldn't have asked my mom for something, whatever, I could have, and she would have, you know, done something and got me a pair of shoes, but it was like I knew that I was going to do this, and I made it a point to want to do it on my own, but since I only had that 1 pair of shoes, I guess now I'm into shoes.
But look
you
at
still
these.
have those shoes?
Look at these.
You still have them?
I saved them.
Are these beautiful?
You've still got them?
I saved them. I don't know where they are. I can't find them. They were up in my house, but I don't live there anymore. So I got to...
But you saved the shoes. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah, I have them. We were going to have them bronze just for last.
You should.
You should. You should.